Morning, class 2. It's your job today to basically finish off your Here I Am book. So, hopefully you painted your front cover yesterday. If you didn't paint your front cover yesterday, then get onto it today, please. You need to write your final piece of writing today, which is your letter to your new teachers, which I'm going to describe to you in a minute. But don't forget to include in your book your character description on yourself and also your self-portrait. Don't forget to include your autobiography, your set of instructions on how to make you a happy learner, and also your non-chronological report. That's such a hard word to say. Your non-chronological report about your hobbies. Okay, so for today's job, for today's learning, your job is to write a letter. Okay, we're going to be writing for different purposes. So use a range of conjunctions, use a range of different sentence types. You need to ask your new teacher some questions and also tell them some statement sentences about you, and perhaps include a couple of commands or a couple of exclamation sentences as well. And for 3 smiley faces, it's your job to use all the features of the text type. So first job, find all those features in this letter just here. Okay, just to remind yourself what to include in a formal letter, because we've done informal letter writing last week. This week we're doing formal letter writing because you don't know Mr. Adkins or Mr. Forward that well. Then for your starter activity, it's your job to brainstorm some questions for Mr. Forward and Mr. Adkins, questions you'd like to ask them, like what are we going to learn about next year? Or maybe it's going to be like, did you have a nice summer, or whatever. You just need to include loads of question sentences in your work for today. Third job, write your letter. I'm not going to dive into too much detail about how to write your letter because you guys are brilliant letter writers. I was so impressed with your letters to your poacher. So basically, same vibes as that. Make sure you include all of your checklist features, and after you finish writing it and edited it, then publish it and check that you've included all of these features. Guys, as I've written in my blurb thing here, where have I written it? Pretty sure I wrote it somewhere. Yes, here. It says, no, not there. Oh man, I've lost it. But anyway, basically it says, this is your first impression your new teacher is going to get of you. So make it brilliant. Make your handwriting super neat. Make sure if you want to include any little illustrations in your book, you do it today. And after you're done with your book, then bind it, which is your handwriting activity for today. So you guys do need to bind your book beautifully. Try and get some sewing in there to work on your fine motor skills. I want to see a beautiful bunch of pictures about your beautiful, beautiful learning and your beautiful book, so I can send them to Mr. Forward and Mr. Adkins after you are done.